So let's talk about what is A-B testing. A-B testing is a way for you to test two versions of a web page, an ad, or an app feature. So you randomly split all your customers or users into two equal groups, A and B, and then show them these two variations. Let's take an example. Say you have a website, an e-commerce play, and your goal is to drive conversions. Conversion means people buying more and more products from you, spending more money with you. And then your analysis, and this is an analytics team, or it could be within part of your team, you see that the main page that drives people for the checkout is the product detail page. So you get together the team comes and discusses all these things, and then the creative designers and the UX folks, they go and create a new version of the existing page. So now you have an option, which is to go with the new page, if you like, with whatever tweaks you suggest and whatever tweaks people want to make, or you can continue using the page you have. It's a tough decision to be made. You can debate it out, people can get together and talk about it. In a culture that's not driven by data, generally it'll be the gut feel of people in the room. Since designers and UX folks have come up with a new page, most likely you're going to go with the new page. It's an expensive proposition. It's an expensive way to figure out whether that's going to work or not. What if the new page completely tanks your conversions? What are you going to do then? Now you have just made a change that actually, rather than helping your business, is taking it in a negative direction. So this is where A-B testing can help. You can split, like I said, randomly split your customer base into two groups. There are a lot of tools in the market that will be able to do that for you. However, many companies use internal tools, and they will be basically have their own algorithm to split these users. No matter what tool you use, you have to be confident that that split is totally random. And we'll talk about random later. Then you basically have these two user groups. You show them these two different versions and collect the data. Once you have enough data, and mind it, enough data, and I'll talk about what enough means later. But once you have enough data for the enough time frame, then you go ahead and analyze the results to see which version drove more conversions. Let's say if you figure out your original version was better than your new version, then you stick with the older version or existing version. If new version of the page delivers better result, then you roll out the new version to everybody, not just 50% you tested on, and then test another version to continuously improve it. So a few things about the terminology here. There are two versions I talked about. One is called control. Control means the existing. So if you hear control, that means the existing version that you're testing against.
And the version that is being tested is known as either a test, variation, or a treatment. So you could hear terms like control and test, variation 1, variation 2, where variation 1 refers to the control, or control and treatment. Another thing to remember is A-B testing is also called split testing, bucket testing, or experimentation.